All right. So today I'm going to share with you guys the top 2 stocks I'm watching. And it has been a long time since I shared some stocks on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram TV. So I've been watching a lot of stocks in the US market. The US market has been rising crazily after the March sell-down. Okay guys, I'm going to take this off first. Alright, so after the March sell-down, there's a lot of stocks that rebounded big time. You watch at the financials, they're underperforming. You watch the NASDAQ stocks, most of them are outperforming. And of course, you watch some sectors like the consumer sectors and stuff like that. Most of the stocks rebound off from the low. So I've been trading like heavy dollars down, and then I've been making very good handsome profits. But the key is I don't know if the market can continue the uprise non-stop, not because of news, but because the market seems to hit a critical supply zone. And I think as I shared in my course, or I shared in my Google Meet session, I said big players sell at supply zone, big players buy at demand zone. As the market moves higher, the quality of supply increase. As the market crash further, the quality of the supply decrease. And as the market move higher and higher, the quality of the demand reduced and decreased tremendously. Hence, you can see as the markets move higher and higher, there are a lot of big players, big institutional players, they are using this rising price to sell and take profits. So it's quite hard to do good investments now, but it's also not difficult, because if you look at a lot of NASDAQ stocks, they are rising like crazy. So okay, I want to share 2 stocks I'm watching, right? 2 stocks I'm watching. One of them is called AMD, right? So let's watch this. Can you see AMD has been rising since March 2019, right? Since March 2019, the stock has been rising. And then as the stock rolls higher and higher, and that's where this March sell-off happened. The market crashed because of the COVID-19, and then it rebounded back. So NASDAQ stocks, they are all near the levels where the pandemic was created, right? So they're near high, but in this sell down, I can see a lot of profit taking, and I can see a lot of strong selling taking place at the moment. So this stock, if the market, should the market comes down again, should the market give me an opportunity to short again, and when I see big institutional players coming in to short the market, one of the stock I'm looking to short is AMD, right? One of the stock I'm looking to short is AMD. Why? Because there's a lot of bearish signal at the moment, but I could be wrong. That is why I said, when we want to short stocks, when we want to do trading, one of the things that's very important is timing. So for those of you who sign up for my private Instagram service, or for those of you who came for my Google Meet session, you know I focus heavily on timing, and you guys saw the stocks I gave you guys, the trades that we did together, and you know my timing is so perfect, right? You know that my timing is so perfect. So this is one of the NASDAQ stock I'm definitely looking at the moment, right? So there's another stock. The stock name is I can't choose Apple, because Apple looks like it always tries to buck the trend. I'm going to look at this stock called Facebook. Alright, Facebook has a story at the back now. Alright, Facebook has a story at the back. So what's the story in Facebook? Right? So what's the story in Facebook? Now, Facebook has a very interesting story. Why? Because during this sell down, Facebook has recovered big time, break through the all-time high. Look at this, Facebook has broke through the all-time high, and it seems like it's going to go even higher, right? So let me show the chart, right? So let me show you the chart. Look at this. This is Facebook. From 2014 to 2020, Facebook has trying to pierce through higher and higher and higher. Can you see it's like an all-time high now? The pandemic sell down was here, and Facebook is like, can you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 green bars, 1 red bar. So it's telling you Facebook is so strong, right? Facebook is so strong, it's piercing through the high. What's the story behind Facebook? So Facebook recently, they are trying to merge with India, one of the most profitable shop. They want to merge together to do e-commerce. And Facebook sort of like wanting to open the e-commerce shop in Instagram and Facebook itself, and hence I think they want to somewhat compete with Amazon. So if Facebook is successfully able to do that, I think the stock is going to fly $400, $500, $600. I really don't know. But looking at the chart, looking at the way how this stock ran so powerfully, right, there might be a chance, right? And of course, Facebook has a lot, as we know, Facebook has been in the market for many years, and they have billions of daily users every day. They capture users' behavior. They know what's your behavior when you do shopping online. So Facebook has a lot of artificial intelligence that is able to filter a lot of the good data, right? So this stock, Facebook, I think has potential to go higher, but we need to find a good entry point to get in, right? Facebook is no longer a social media, but Facebook is soon going to be like an e-commerce or even something bigger than e-commerce. I really don't know, but look at the way how the stock trend, just one of the stock I'm looking to long when the market gives me a chance, right? So I hope these two stocks that I shared with you gives you insights of the stock picks that I have, and also gives you insights on how I select stocks at the top, at the bottom, right? So some short, some long. You need to know what are you looking for. You need to know how to manage your funds. You need to know the price of the stock, because Facebook is not cheap. It's $200 plus. So if you deploy your funds to buy stocks, you need to know how much you can buy, how much you can afford to lose, blah blah blah. Alright. So for me, if I were to buy stocks like Facebook, or if I were to short stocks like AMD, I know one is about $50, one is about $200. I need to calculate my funds properly to act accordingly. Alright, so I hope you learned something in this video, and I hope you monitor those two stocks that I gave you. Thank you so much, and bye.